Hello, everybody, and welcome to the weekly stream for Surviving the Aftermath. I'm Joanna Lankoski. I'm the producer at Isolake Studios, and I'm here today all by my lonesome, but I'm going to be playing our save that we started 3 weeks ago with you, so one of our programmers. So what I'm gonna kind of focus on in this hour of playing Surviving the Aftermath, I kind of want to focus on the DLC 1, which is called New Alliances, and that was released in June for PC and then in August for our console platforms, and we also released a patch for the PC version as well in August as well. So kind of want to showcase that a little bit more. I think just because when we released it, we all went on summer vacation, and I feel like it hasn't really gotten the love that it deserves. So in New Alliances, the societies in your world, in the world map, will actually start asking favors from you, and this is something that you kind of want to focus on, because if they become too hostile for you, that's not a good thing, because there's also this really big rival that you have, and you really want to make sure that the rival doesn't get them on their side. All this is actually visible. There is a specific tab in here where you usually just saw all the tradings. So here is a federation status. So that's the big thing with this DLC New Alliances, is that you want to be able to form the federation. Once that is available, this will be a big button that you can do. I don't know if we'll be able to, probably not in this hour, but maybe at some point during this streaming season we'll be able to actually form a federation. No idea, maybe not. Also, hey Doomsy, hello. So yeah, so like we can right now here we can see already like what are the societies that we already found. So here's Small Town and Rackham. We can see our reputation with them not doing really all that well. We can also see a population and an embassy, and then an embassy bonus. So once you're actually at a really good reputation here, that society will actually send a request to you asking to be allies. Once you are allies with them, you'll actually unlock their embassy. And then once built, that embassy will actually unlock the embassy bonus for you. So for example, Malltown actually gives you luxury apartments, which you can build in your colony. Rackham gives daily resources 100 silver currency. And then also covert mission success rate is plus 25%, which actually leads us to another feature. I swear I did not script this. Like, this is just to say that we started in that last stream. But anyway, so there are also covert missions in DLC 1 which you can perform. So if you select the specialist and you go and you hover over a specific society and then you right click, it'll actually show you all the different actions that you can actually do for this society. If they have a specific request to loan a specialist, like Motown right now has, this button will be visible here. If they don't, this is not usually available. So you're not usually loaning them out. It's just a specific request. But that, so you can actually sabotage them. You can do some thievery and get some loot. So you can all actually see in the UI here what you would be getting. So not actually bad, like pretty good, like jackets and components. That's pretty nice. You can do some espionage where you'll get some science points, and then propaganda, which will mean a population loss. I would actually say that usually these are not something that I really want to go to, probably because I'm just like such a like, I don't know, I really want to just get into like just make the federation and make sure I get it with all the societies and all that. I don't know, I just want to be friends with everybody, I think. So I really rarely do this. But if you are in a pickle and you kind of need science points really quickly, for example, this might be actually a good idea. Important thing to note, you can actually see the success chance for each one of these, and you can also see if the specialists give you a bonus. So for example, Porter here, they're a scientist, so espionage would have a plus 15% success rate. If unsuccessful, so if you are a little bit unlucky, the specialist stumbles a little bit while they're thieving or something like that, this actually does result in a reputation loss with the society. So in that sense, like I said, not necessarily something that I would do myself that much. I'm a really safe player. I think I take things really safe when I'm playing. But anyway, right now we're actually just gonna make sure like that Porter will be going there up for a loan. We're gonna loan Porter for them for a little while. And like when there is actually a request waiting for society. Hovering over it will show you that little window there that shows you what's the request and how long do you have to make it. If you decline it, if it expires, what's your penalty? If you actually succeed in doing it, what are you gonna get from it and everything. So in this case, I mean 120 currency, 200 science points plus 100 reputation. That's pretty nice. So I think we're gonna actually wanna go with that. So yeah, Porter's going there. Let's see. Oh, Scrappa's not in good health, so I think I'm actually just gonna make them come back home. So the Society Depot is a building that you have to use when you are actually constructing buildings for those other societies. Let's see, where do we want to place it? Does it fit there? Oh my gosh, does it? No, no, it doesn't fit. No, no, I'm too much of a perfectionist. It cannot go there. No. Where should we? No, no, it doesn't fit there either. No. Where do I? Now this is gonna just be the next hour of me trying to place this, I feel like, but no, we're gonna find a spot. But the Society Depot building is kind of similar to the trading building, so it is exclusively used only when you are helping the other societies. So trading building, you only use it when you are trading with the other societies. So now this is built. You have the option to put into colonists. Those will actually just kind of speed it up. And this actually building has what we call a recipe selection, but when you look at it, there's actually nothing available immediately. And that is because you actually need to either have a request here where, let's say, Rackham wants a school. So that will actually show up here. Or what you can also do is you can also start building specific buildings for a society already without them requesting it, if you kind of want to see what's happening there. So we're going to actually start building something, I think, for Mall Town. I kind of like them, plus they'll give you the luxury apartments. So right now we only have 3 buildings here. Not a lot of options. But if we had been playing for a longer time and if we had unlocked those other techs already, those would actually be showing here. So I don't know. Oh, this is a hard one. I mean, fun boxes, they're always like, that's 10 of them. I don't know if I really want to do that. But it does give you plus 10 reputation per day. That's a pretty nice bonus. Actually, yeah, we're gonna build the greenhouse. I mean, plus 2 population per day, which means that Mall Town is gonna be a bigger society in the end, and an additional trade resource which is added. So I'm gonna select the greenhouse, and now it actually selected it automatically because this was a building that was already vacant. We are actually gonna pause it because I don't want to necessarily put in the metal yet. I don't even know if we have metal open yet, to be honest. No, we do. We do. Do we have a scrapper yet here? Man, where is our scrapper? I don't think we have a scrapper. I'm actually gonna just check really quickly. We're gonna go to buildings. No, we don't have a scrapper yet. So we're gonna build a scrapper now. That's our next. Oh, no, that's a recycler. No, I don't want it. No. Nobody saw anything. I did not just misclick that. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna do it. No! This does not fit either. What is this spot? Who built this here? I know who built it. It was you. But he's a nice guy, so. Colonist Yuzo is injured! No! Yuzo! Oh, and we have actually a hostile espionage that happened here. So like I said before, there are these covert missions that can happen in your colony, and which you can do to other societies as well. And the rival will constantly do these to you as well. So you'll always get a notification. If they succeed, if they're doing sabotage, they might end up like damaging your buildings, or they might steal something from you, or actually affect how fast things are being researched and all that. But you'll always get a notification. In this case, we were lucky. The hostile mission actually failed. If you click on it, you'll actually see a really nice illustration, but also like just a little bit of more information. So right now, like we can see, our colony espionage protection is very low because we don't have any secure lab buildings to kind of help with this. And so right now you might be asking, secure labs, where do I get them? So glad you asked. So let's go ahead and go to the tech tree. And in here, in the new alliances tab, as I mentioned, the green ones, these are the ones that you'll be building for the other societies. But the orange ones, these are the ones that you'll actually be building for yourself. So here is secure lab, surveillance van, bomb bunker, and anti-propaganda tower. So like maybe some of you might have made the connection already. Four of them, four hostile actions that can be done. So each of these will actually protect you from a specific hostile action, covert action. So surveillance ban, these will help with the thefts, secure lab, obviously with the research disruptions, bomb bunker against sabotage, and anti-propaganda. Wow, that's a difficult word. Will help you against propaganda attempts. Just as a note, it's not enough to just build one. I mean, that'll give you some protection over it, but if you really want to be protected, I'd say maybe like 2 or 3 of each building with a few colonists in each of them would be best. You'll always be able to see it kind of similarly as you can see it already, like in the gate, like, oh, we only have one dude here. So they'll actually show you this kind of a meter where if you put in another one, then like the cooling protection amount will be increased. So it should be pretty easy to kind of spot what's happening there. Oh, so here's the winter. Now, Wallace, dude, you knew something that I did not know, that a winter was incoming. Oh, we have a new society. Yay. And I'm actually gonna be sending Bert and Scrappa over here so they can be fighting that guy there soon-ish. Do we have... Oh, and we have another request done. And yes! Science bones. Kate, you are beginning those, so I think we're good in the world map. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, back to the game. So we have a winter storm that is incoming. I think we are pretty good to go with it because we have housing for everybody. But we actually don't have any techs being investigated, researched. Yeah, I don't know. We're investigating techs now. What? Yeah, so I'm gonna go with a tech for DLC New Alliances. I think which one do I want to go for? I'm gonna which one do I, this is so hard. This is so hard. I'm gonna with surveillance van. That's it. And I'm gonna actually queue research for taverns and kitchens as well. We don't actually even have the science points yet for those, but because Porter is getting them, we'll probably get them soon-ish. Oh, Wandering Merchant. I love this guy. I love his graphics. They'll always be my favorite. Wandering Merchant, a big van stands by the gate. The back has been opened, revealing an assortment of miscellaneous goods. Next to the van stands an eccentric-looking man. Good day, may I interest you in some goods? He asks. Food for medicine. We don't have concrete, so that's not gonna happen. Food for food. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 18 fish and get 17 venison back. No, thank you. Do we need medicine though? I mean, we have a lot of food. Yeah, I'm gonna take the medicine. I think this is gonna be a good one. Yeah, we're gonna do. Thank you kindly. I'll make sure to visit again with new goods. Until next time, the trader calls. He packs up, whistling happily, and drives away. Also, look at this vehicle. This is the best thing ever. Ooh, no, I can't go further enough. But so cute. Like, I remember when the 3D guys were doing the animation for that, and I was so happy with it. Like, it was just the silliest thing ever, but so cute. I'm gonna actually start... I'm not gonna start building that yet. Just not gonna be worth it yet. Do we have a... We built a scrapper, right? Yeah. I'm gonna actually put in another dude there as well. Let's see. We economicos. Hi, are you scheduled a Mac version for the game? Thank you. Also, hi, first of all. Right now, no scheduled Mac version for the game. I think it's something that we'll probably consider at some point, but at least for right now, not something that we are planning. Do we have a logging camp or not? Because I can see actually one. Oh my gosh, we don't have a logging camp. We need one ASAP because it's winter time. So new alliances. We actually completed those 2 requests. So they don't actually get automatically completed. You have to come to the request screen over here. And in here, you can actually claim your reward. So we're going to claim these. Thank you kindly. We appreciate the effort. And we got all this. That's confirmed. And then we're going to claim these. Yay, we got some more resources. And then why does everybody want a specialist now? What's wrong with you? You want some schools? I think I want you to want some schools because that way we can actually start like doing them. Oh, this is what happened. So right now Vulture was actually just on their way home, but these guys, they just jumped him. So this is what can happen in New Alliances. So there are these dynamic bandits all around the society, the world map, and they'll usually start going from one of these kind of sectors. There might be a request already from like a society that says, hey, there's incoming bandits towards our way, like our scouts have told us, can you take care of them? and then like defeating those bandits will actually be their quest. But they can also just be wandering around here and taking over already existing locations and attacking your specialists. So in this situation, no way, I don't like Vulture can't take on these guys. And right now you can see there's like this red eye on top of them, which means that they can see Vulture and they'll start aiming for him. He was apparently actually going towards this like where the medicine is, but I like I said, Vulture can't take it, so I'm just gonna move him further away. I think, okay, yeah, so if he's here, the specialists, those guys should, maybe they might see him, but I think he'll be okay with going home. We'll just have to see it when the APs are filled again. We'll have to check out what's happening with them. We also have a surveillance van building, but it requires energy, and I did not remember that, so we're not gonna be building that yet because we need energy first as well. Keep that in mind when you're playing New Alliances. Let's see. Yes, just wanted to make sure there's no questions in the chat. But yeah, so those are like one of the main features that came out in New Alliances. And like I said, the big thing is just like making sure you have a good reputation with those societies. You can also like help that with like just trading with them, making sure they have what, like they'll give you what you need and you'll give them what they need and all of that. We want to start working on energy, so I'm just gonna do that. And like now we opened those taverns and stuff like that. So what we can now do, I think, we're still waiting a bit for those metals. It's a pretty long way. It might not have been the best idea ever. For these the guys, literally like let Vulture go home. He wants to go home now. Can't find him there. Ha ha ha. That's on you guys. I don't really want to bring anybody home right now because those guys are just gonna be waiting there. That's not really nice. Like that's super like intense to think about. Like, no, yes. So those guys are gonna be fighting over there. And Kate, I'm actually gonna put here, and might as well, like she'll help out with the battle. She's not really that strong, but she can take some hits if needed. And Porter, you're gonna be doing this. All these science points. Yeah, I'm gonna wait one round for them as well. And here is another thing that's happening in DLC 1 New Alliances. So societies are now sending resources to each other as well, which you can see. These are these little souls, like little cute cars that are going around here. So if you are not the kind of person who wants to be like friends with everybody, you can actually attack this vehicle. So like you can see, it has its route here going on and everything. So technically you could attack it, but that would result in a loss of reputation with that society. So I don't know, like if you wanted to, you could, but I don't wanna, because I want these size points, so I'm just gonna focus on them. But I think it's really nice to like kind of see more stuff happening on the world map. That's like just like these kind of things, and I think I wish we would have had some animals as well. So there can also be like a herd of deer that's like walking around the world map, and all of this stuff. So I really personally just like enjoy. Oh man, there would have been sunspots here as well. I'll pick it up later. But yeah, so I personally just like enjoy seeing all of those like kind of little small things that bring it just more alive. Yes. So Kermit, you are gonna be loaned out there for a little while. Sorry. Let's go back to colony view. And yeah, so we're actually going to be building this greenhouse now. I kind of feel like a body just actually... Was it? Yeah, decayed. Oh, yeah, we don't have a burial pit. We need a burial pit. I think I'm just going to put it... That's it. That's a nice place. Yeah. Let's see. Have to have a road to the burial pit. This is something that I always do, and people are always laughing at me about it, but I always surround the burial pit with like bushes because I think it looks nicer. All the bushes, put all the bushes in. It looks nicer, but what it also does is it kind of works as a small kind of barrier around the burial pit, so you'll know not to build anything too close to it because the burial pits can actually become like it starts polluting the ground around them, so that can affect your building. So 2 things happened, and we have 5 minutes left in this stream. Really? I mean, well, we got Brock, so that's nice. So that's three things that happened. So not only did we just lose three colonists, because colony happiness did not improve in time. So this is something that can happen if you're not able to build certain stuff or like improve their living quarters. They might get unhappy and they might just leave. So unfortunately that happened, but nothing we can do about it anymore. So da-da. A propaganda campaign happened in the colony as well. So a covert mission from the rival succeeded this time. Let's see what they are saying. Again, another really cool illustration. A propaganda mission from the rivals succeeded to incite unhappiness. Assign more people to the anti-propaganda tower to combat this. So right now we can again see our meter here. Obviously we are at extremely low with colony propaganda protection because we don't have any anti-propaganda towers in our colony at this moment. So unfortunately, this can happen, but nothing we can really do about it. So that might have actually been the last kind of straw that broke the camel's back, and that's why those colonists left, because they became so unhappy because of that. But really, nothing we can do about it. Okay, so these guys, they just really want to fight somebody. So I'm just gonna let them fight those guys. Thank you everybody for joining the stream today. It's been so much fun. And I've had plenty of fun just like showcasing new alliances, our first full expansion for Surviving the Aftermath. I hope you've enjoyed it as well much as I have. If you have any questions about this, like feel free to like post on our social medias and like Paradox forums. We're not as active on those platforms as we used to be, but we try our best and we'll do our best to answer any like questions. And I feel like we've usually had a really good like community of people answering them as well. So any questions you might have, please feel free to ask them. We will be back next week as well with the stream. Not me, but another one of our hosts will be back playing Surviving the Aftermath and probably showcasing something new. We are trying to kind of keep things fresh and new and stuff like that. So any ideas or requests that you would want to see in the streams, please let us know. We'll be happy to like kind of look into them and try and see what we can come up with. There are some pretty cool streams incoming this fall and winter. So stay tuned. You know where to find us. Thank you and have a super awesome day. Bye.